Well, good morning, folks. Hey, the Old Fisherman back with you. Wait, we're going out to Lake Monticello here this morning. Hey, ain't but one car in the parking lot on a Monday morning. Hey, beautiful sight out here. I'm going to show you a little scenery right here of the lake. Beautiful place. We're going to take you on a ride out this morning the other way toward the plant. And I want you to see that side of the lake. Hey, hope you enjoy the show. We're going to unload the boat now right here on Lake Monticello. I'm going to get everything ready. Hey, appreciate all of you to watch my show. And if you go to stevecumliner.com, please buy you a t-shirt. And hey, I know you enjoy it. It'll help you catch fish. And I got a couple hats left. But check out stevecumliner.com on the internet. And it's my online store. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Hey, let's go fishing and see what we can do. Love this feeling of pulling the boat to the bank, to pull the truck up to go fishing. Nothing like it. Just a wonderful feeling. Brings the youth back out in me. My old bones ache and hurt, but I love fishing. It brings me back to life. Hello folks. Hey, y'all can see up there is the VC Summer Nuclear Power Plant. I'm giving you a little shot of it. Hope you can see it. Hey, we up here where the water comes out, hot water. It's about 90 degrees out here. And we're gonna pull over here and see if we can catch a couple crappies on this crappie brush pile. Hey, let's go see what we can do. Hope you enjoy the show. Hey, let's go fishing. Good morning, folks. Hey, the old fisherman back with you. We're gonna try to catch us a crappie right off the bat here this morning. In hot water, 90 degrees right here. Hey, let's see if we can get one to bite. See if one to bite it. No, already had a bite. I already had a bite. Get back up here. Trolling motor's going wild this morning. Unless I dropped it too deep and dropped it in the brush, I wasn't focusing on how deep I was dropping it. That's a no-no. What you got to do, we fishing about 30 foot deep, 28, 30 foot down. And you got to drop this thing about 5 times to make it 25. That's 1, 2, let it go down and pull the rod up. 3, 4, and about a half. Because they might be suspended and then I'll drop it down to them. I like to drop it up higher than what I want to be and let them run up and get it if they will. If they don't, then I drop it back to them. Well, we're going to pull this boat over here on top of this brush and see if we can catch some this morning. Hopefully we can catch some crappies. Never know. I've been stopping in here in the evening. I decided I was going to stop here in the morning one morning and see what they'd do before I went perch fishing and bass fishing. Might not catch fish here because the water temperature is really hot. 90 degrees the other day. It wasn't that hot when I come in here. But might not catch nothing. You never know. Got to try. I see some crappies down there, but they hold right on the bottom. Drop it on down. They hold right on the bottom. Where they at? We on the bottom right there. Let's pull it up a little bit now. There could be little catfish too down there with them. Make it look like it's more of them. There he is. There's one. He dropped it right on the bottom and caught it. Finally. Took a while though, didn't it? Took a while. Hey, but we got one. Gotta love that. Look at that. Old crappie. Look at that. Got one. Hey, he ain't a bad one. Hit that doggone pink lemonade. Look at him. Look at that. Number 1 for this morning. Look at that. Nice crappie. Hey, let's see if we can get a nutting. Put it out there. I'm gonna catch a nutting. I gotta aggravate them to death. I know as good as my name is the Old Fisherman, there's a nutting out there. I believe there's a nutting out there. Whether he'll bite, that's another story. We're gonna aggravate him. Well, this lake's been tough this year. A lot tougher than it's supposed to be. You get one bite, you ought to be able to get 2. That's what I'm thinking. Or 2 fish. Might come back in and right before we go home and catch them. It'll be hotter though. All right, let's drop it to the bottom and pull up a foot. That's the way we caught the last one. And right down there on the bottom. Right there's the bottom. Let's pull up right there. See what happens. See if we get one like that. There he is. There he is. That's a little bitty fish there. That ain't no, I don't believe that's crappie. That's an Eisenhower. A yellow perch, a little one too. Yellow perch, look at that. I'll show him to you. I'm gonna throw him back. That's one of them yellow perch we caught in Lake Murray, but he's little. Boy, there used to be some big ones in this lake. When I first started fishing in here, you catch them in here, a pound, a quarter pound, a half. Big ones. All right, folks. Not late. Pull over to the perch spot and the bass spot we like to try. We're gonna see if we can catch some. Crappies didn't produce right here first thing this morning on that spot. Old King probably got me one crappie and that was it. That's okay. We'll go back over there for the day's out. See if we can't catch a few more. Pull up here on our honey hole. It's like a side drop. It's like 100 foot of water right out yonder. And all they'll do is they'll push in here on the side of this drop, run the shad up, feed on them on this hill. They use the side of the hill to bank the shad on and feed on them. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop out and pull it up that hill. I see a lot of shad out here in 50 foot of water, bunches of shad down there deep. So the shad's out there. All we got to do is see exactly where the perch and the bass are and see they'll bite. It's a lot of shad. A lot of times it's not good to pull on a place with a lot of shad. That means the fish ain't there, because if the fish was there, the shad would be all broke up. Right there they they grouped up. But who knows? There might be some perch and bass in there too. But the bait is there, and plenty of it. We're gonna find out if we got any fish around here. We pulled up 46, we got to come right on up the hill. We're still a little bit far out. We're on the side deep. But we're gonna pull it up to the shallows and see if we can make one bite. Might be one of them days I ain't biting, I don't know. This is our first spot for is the perch. You don't catch perch, crappie, and everything at the same places. Crappies are gonna be at a different place than these perch most of the time in this lake. All right, I ain't seeing any fish. I'm getting up at 30-something foot. Now, wait a minute. There comes something, might be a couple bass up higher. Yeah. Seems like there might be a couple bass right in there. See if we get one of them to bite. I'm mighty scared that the fish are gonna be off, but you never know till you stir them up at a spot. A lot of times you start fishing, you don't see nothing, and then they show up. Now, right there's a couple bass showing up. You can tell them bass, they got big hooks. Ain't no stripers in this lake, so you know they're bass. You know them bass right there. But getting them to bite's the problem. They looking at it, but I ain't seeing no perch. A lot of times it takes a perch to get on there to get a bass to bite it. Right there's a whole school of bass up high, and might be some perch underneath. So there's some fish there. All we got to do is make them bite. They there. Normally they'll hit this doggone swimming. We got Todd Smith jig on. They'll normally hit Todd's little jig. It's a light green color, it's a light faded out looking color, and they like that color most of the time. But there's fish right there. We ain't catching them, but there's fish right there. 32 foot, plenty fish. We done moved up that hill, and they're on top of the ridge, and they ain't biting. It might take that doggone crappie jig to catch them today. I can see right now they off. We've been out had a bite. I'm on enough fish to catch fish. They ain't feeding. What it is, you got to put them in a feed. You got to put them in a feed. There you is. There you is. There you is. I know what I'm looking at. I'm telling you, I know what I'm looking at. That's a nice perch right there. Now, that's a big old perch. Got him on Todd's jig. There's a jumbo show enough right there. That's the kind I used to catch all the time. It faded down a little bit in size. That right there's a good over a pound perch. That's the kind I used to catch all the time in this lake. 2 and 3 at a time. But that's a good one. So them fish I'm seeing, we catch them if we can make them keep biting. And they stay right in here. You catch a few and they'll quit. Then you come back an hour or two later and catch them again, a couple, and they quit. Used to be you could sit in and hammer them. Ain't like that no more. Ain't like that no more. A lot of times them old bass come way up and hit it. There's bass and perch out there. I guarantee you on that. Now I got it 25 foot. We done got too shallow. We got to turn and go back down the ridge now. You want to work that side where they're hanging, and you want to kind of circle swing it going around in here as you go back. Different directions. There you is. Oh, I missed him. He hit it. Oh, Hit it up high. That fish followed all the way to the top and hit it. I'm about to pull it out of the water. He hit it. Oh, come off of that, baby. All right. Water's got a little color in it today. We might have to go to a darker and brighter jig because it rained a good bit and it's pumped the water in out the river and it's got a little color, not much. But that might make them go shallower and change the color of jigs that we need to be using. They don't want it. We pulling it all through them. They ain't wanting it. Hey folks, we just caught another doggone jumbo magnum on worms. I dropped the worm down there and one took it. I don't normally do this, but I'm stepping below my belt right now and trying worms. Them jokers don't want to bite and pecking and bumping and going on. I took a darn worm down there and one took it on down. Let's see what happens again. Might be the only one we catch on this worm. We're going to beat the boat and see if we can draw some under us. There he goes. Look at him. Hey, maybe we're going to catch him with worms today. His ain't as big as the last one. That last one was a big one on worms. Here's a small one here. Hey, we done caught two on the same worm though. They might go a good ways. Might not take them off. Drop it down, see if we can get them nothing. Hey, I'll fish for worms one day. I got a box and a half of worms what I got. We're gonna see if we can catch a couple on them. Whatever it takes at this point. They don't want to bite. We'll stick worms on them. I never thought I'd be doing this. There he goes. Hey, they biting the worms. They want worms, but they little. That first one was a big one. Now the little ones done come in. And the sad thing about it, you get them on these worms, they swallow it. You're gonna kill them, so you got to take them. You can't throw them back. They ain't gonna make it. Hey, we on the same worm. That's a good thing, I reckon. Them about milked it out though. Probably need to put another piece of worm on that. We're gonna drop that little piece down and see what happens. That first one was a jumbo magnum on the worms. I don't mind fishing worm catching that size. Sometimes they'll hit worms, they won't hit nothing else. If they're not feeding on shad, then worms is probably the better way to go. They down there and they hitting it. At least that one did. Nothing hitting at it. I think there's a lot of little ones down there. We might end up catching a couple catfish with these worms. Probably need another piece of worm on. What I'm thinking. Look yonder. Look yonder. We got the old bone daddy rod, boy, these little, maybe that's what I've been seeing, a lot of little ones. That's what I'm be catching with these worms, is little ones. I mean, really little. But them little ones right there's good eating now. I'm telling you. I'm gonna put a fresh worm on. We ain't got nothing but a skin of a worm out there now. I hate messing with worms. I don't mind telling you. I'll be the first to tell you, I hate messing with worms. They're nasty. I just cleaned my boat up too. But anyhow, we got one hook. I ain't got two hooks. I could have. One hook. We dropping it down and catching with worms. Can't believe I'm stepping below this low. But I want to give them a little bit of try. See if I can catch some big ones like this. I thought that first one, man, if I can catch them that size, I don't mind baiting a worm. But now the next three has been a little bitty. You know, little bitty. Lay down there. There he goes. He's bumping it. There you go. Oh, missed him. Lay down there. They're all over the bottom. There you go. They're little. They ain't big. Maybe that's why we ain't catching them, because they're little. It's a baby perch. Can't keep that. Done took my doggone worm. Put another on. All right. Kind of like catfishing here. I'm surprised I ain't catching a catfish. That'll be a perfect place for them little catfish to be. I wouldn't mind catching me a mess of them little baby catfish with these worms. I bought these worms. These are red worms. Mine they got so hot around the house that they about gone. There's a bunch of them down there, but apparently they're little. That's why we ain't catching no big fish with that jig. There he goes. Biting it. Bumping at it. They don't even really want the worms. There he goes, bumping at it. Look at that. Oh, he took it. Now that's a good one when they take it like that. That jugger reached up down and nailed it. He nailed it. That's a nice one. Catfish. I figured we were going to catch some little baby catfish. Boy, that's some good eating though. I don't mind catching them little catfish now. I'll cook them juggers for dinner. Little baby catfish are hard to beat now. Out of this lake. Some lakes maybe not, but out of this lake, that's hard to beat. He took it right on down too. Drop it back down. See if we can catch nothing. All right, folks. We got retied. Let's drop it back down. See if we can catch a couple more of these little perch and catfish with worms, and then we're gonna go back up the lake, see if we can find some big perch on the jig. We messing around here today. I kind of wanted a mess of them little baby catfish, and we got a few. In other words, I'm dropping worms down there to catch a mess of catfish for dinner and a mess of perch. That's what we're doing. That's a nice one right there. That's a perch. Big old slab perch right there on worms. I went out a little deeper when we got rehooked, retied. And hey, that's the kind of perch we're looking for right there, jumbo mag. Down the lake, let's see if we can find some here. I went to go to my honey hole over there. That same fella done stole my honey holes there again. I can't get to my honey hole, but we got one right here. That boy seen me fishing that honey hole, and I ain't been able to get back on it in weeks. He don't work. He's a young guy too. I don't know what kind of job he got, but it's a good one. I might not touch it, I don't know. I know I see fish. There he goes. Oh, missed him. I ain't let him take it good enough. There he goes again. Got him that time. Nice one too. Nice one. Probably need to be using the worms. They won't take the other doggone stuff. They'll take these worms. I mean, that's a jumbo too, buddy. There's a jumbo on worms right there, buddy. That worm got him. Big old perch. I ain't got much on there, but I'm gonna throw it back out there. Seems like they like a little bit of worm. Look at the size of that perch. That's a good one. There you go. You can catch them on it. No doubt, that's a good one too. That's a good one. That's a jumbo. A real jumbo. Look at that, what a fish. Hey, we have to catch them with the worms, I reckon. That's what they want to bite. That's what they'll get. Oh my, bunch of them now. There he goes. Got him that time. That's a good one too. They just don't want to bite. They just don't want to bite. That's a jumbo. A jumbo magnum. Look at that. Look at that, what a perch. Slung my worm off. Big old slab perch. Nothing wrong with him. My goodness. Doggone worms. Look at that. Hey folks, I'm starting to catch a few with the worms now again. Caught a jumbo magnum and I got another nice one though. Went in a little shallower, 25 foot of water, chunking out these worms, and we're catching a few now. Heck of a way to catch them, but hey, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes right now. Good morning, folks. Hey, the Old Fisherman back with you once again. Lake Monticello, and the sun is bright. We're gonna try to catch a few here this morning, hopefully. We ain't even got trolling motor controls out yet, so we just now getting here. Glad y'all could be with me on another episode of Loving Life with the Old Fisherman. Hey, we're gonna try to love some life today. We get this trolling motor control going. There you go. Hey, drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. That's what we're gonna do this morning. See if we can catch a couple. First pull in, see what happens. Oh, there was a bite. We already had a bite. One bumped it. That's nothing. We got a nothing. Hey, first pull. First pull, we got a bass. First pull, we got a bass. First pull, we got a bass. Oh, Lord, one broke off. One broke off. One broke off. One broke off, I'm afraid. I don't know. I think one broke off. We ain't got the net out yet. We ain't got nothing out. We're just starting, y'all. Oh, Lord. Net's around the rod. We done got bass on this morning. I had two. I don't know how many we got. I can tell you one thing. I think one broke off. First drop. Look at him. Look at him. First drop. Oh, Lord, we got a big bass. Oh, Lord. We got a big bass. Hey, we had two jigs break off right off the bat. That's messed us up. We had 3 bass on it one time, y'all. We had 3 bass on it one time. And we done lost 2 of them. Oh my, ain't that something? We done lost 2 jigs this morning. And that's 12-pound test they broke too. That's gonna slow us down. Huh? That's gonna really slow us down. I'll show them to you, and then we're gonna have to turn you off and go to time. Look at that. First one of the day. A beauty. We'll get right back with you. Folks, finally got another one. They slow. We dropped the Bobby Garland down there and caught 2 at a time. Look at that. 2 at a time. Unbelievable. They just down there. They don't want to bite it. We got to try to make them bite it. Is the thing. There's plenty of fish there. I see fish the whole time I'm here. They just ain't biting. We got to struggle to catch them. Aggravate them till they bite. That's all we can do. That's all we are doing. Aggravating them till they bite. I don't know when they feed, but we got to find out when they feed. There he is. Look at that. Hey, maybe we got them going now. That's what it takes. That might be a bass. I don't know. Yeah, a little tiny bass. Oh, he spit it out. Yeah, we got them going a little bit now. It's like one's got to bite for the rest of them wants to bite. I ain't never seen that like it. He done tore my jig up. Try to get it weaved back on there and get it back down. All we can do. Make them bite. They want something small. They ain't hitting the big stuff. Drop the small stuff down and see what we can do. Try to pluck them off one at a time. We changed our rig around. We got another on our 3 rig, and we got some different jigs on it. Right there's a jumbo magnum. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Look at that, what a jumbo. What? Look at that, what a jumbo. See him? What? Oh yeah. Throw it back out. Maybe we got something they want. Maybe we got something they want. Maybe they'll start biting here. Catch a couple more. Lake Monticello, loving life. All right, drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie and see what we can do. There he is. There he is. Hey, we might have something going now. We might have something going now. What? We might have something going now. Look at that. Another jumbo. Look at that. What? Another jumbo. What? Hey, look at that. Pull my doggone jig up. I hate that. They're hitting that jig. Might have something they want now. Drop it down. Catch a nut. 33 foot of water. See what we can do. 33 foot. Alright folks, we pulled in here where we started this morning and had them 3 bass on at one time. We give it a little rest. Let's see if we can catch another bass. He's still fish out there. See if we can catch one. Got 3 rig, dropping it out there and see what happens. Caught one right before I turned the camera on. I don't mean we'll get another, but it's something there. I can tell you that. There's something there. They're hanging in this little spot right here. It's a little drop on the side of a drop. And they hang in here. And when you pull in there, you can ignite them and catch a couple, and that's it. Hopefully we can get a bass out of it. I know it's bass in there. I see them. Bunches of them. Just get them to bite is the problem. Get them to bite. They don't want to bite. Hey, there he goes. There he goes. We got him that time. He hit it way up. Another bass. Another bass. Every time you come in, you can get, I think it's a bass. Might be a big perch. Might be several. I don't know what we got. Got one fish. It's a bass. Look at it. Huh. Lord, it's a bass. It's a bass. I knew it was a bass in there. Same place. Oh, Lord, we had one break off then. I be doggone. We had 2 at a time again and one broke off. I don't know what's going on. That 12-pound test ain't holding them now. One broke off. Hey, messed us up again. Now we got to retie. Got to hate that. Hey, got to hate that. Look at that. Hey, folks, look at that. Dropped over here on the king pot, and guess what? Got a doggone crappie. Believe it or not, we got a doggone crappie on the king pot. Huh? I'll tell you what. Never ceases to amaze me. You sit here and twitch, and all of a sudden, boom. And he hit that doggone chartreuse and red too. I can't believe it. I'm gonna sure throw it back down and see if we can catch nothing. Perch ain't biting. Maybe I should have been crappie fishing. Drop it down there. We're way down yonder. Right on the bottom. About 5 times down. He thumped it. He thumped it. See if we can get a nothing. Maybe we can stir something up. I don't know. 90-degree water. We just caught a crappie 30 foot deep. Probably ain't gonna be a nothing, but hey, you never know. Just gonna move it around in here and see what we can do. We got to be close. I had it on spotlight when he bit it. Try to get on that little brush. See if we can catch nothing. You know it's more down there. You know that. Whether they bite is the thing. That is the thing. They don't want to bite. The water's so hot, fish ain't wanting to bite. Right there looks like some fish to me, right there. All day long. right there. Oh, I had another bite. I'm gonna throw out the buoy. Pinpoint this thing, right there. We're gonna pinpoint this bird. I had another bite. He bumped it. Maybe we can sit here and aggravate him and catch some of crappies. Who knows? Perch ain't wanting to bite. If we're gonna spend time, might as well catch a crappie if we're gonna do it. I got a feeling we need to put on the green jig in here. See ya. I swear to goodness. Beats anything I ever seen. You got to set that long to get a bite. Yep, ain't no big crappies, but you got to set that long to get a bite. We got him on the pink lemonade. I swear. Huh, little hand-sized crappie. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I ain't never seen that. Put a green on this top one. Let's put that bright green on the top one. See if they'll bite it. Give that a shot. These doggone crappies or something. I don't care what lake you in. They just plumb something. I see them down there. I see a bunch of crappies down there. They're obviously little ones, but I see a bunch of crappies down there. Yeah, I swear to goodness. Beats anything I ever seen, folks, that you got to play with these crappies like this. They ain't no whoppers, but they hitting it now. Hey, that's 3. That's a little one, but hey, he ain't that bad. He ain't that bad. Y'all see him? I guess you see him. I can't hardly see the camera. That just goes to prove they're down there the whole time. Making them bite is the problem. Goes to prove what I've been saying. Drop it down. Hey, we're gonna catch another now. We're getting a little confidence. Come on, boys. Come on, let the old man catch another. You don't have to be 20 minutes apart. There's a bump right there. I think I'm running over the brush. I think I was running over that king pod. Right there. That's what I think. Running over something. It was raking over something. I think our king pod's done laid down. That's what I think's done happened. There you go. Determination is what it takes to catch these doggone crappies. Look at him. He sucked it in too. What I mean, he sucked it in, but he took his time. Hey, pink lemonade's catching them in Lake Monticello too, folks. Huh? Pink lemonade. Oh Lord. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Look at him. Pink lemonade. Lake Monticello and catching doggone slab. Look, that's a nice crappie, huh? Ain't quite as big as the one I catch in Lake Murray, but hey, right now at this point, he's a big one. He's a big one. We're gonna try to catch another now. I tell you, it's all about taking your time. He aggravates him enough, he can't stand it. I was down yonder too. I was probably 34 foot. Go back down there about 25, 30 foot, see what happened. Catch a nut. Look at that, we done messed around, caught 4 crappies. They're getting bigger. Yeah, we might catch a big one in a minute, who knows. Get them stirred up. Old big boy might bite. Take down a little bit more. Old big boy might stuck it down. Got smell the roses catch these crappies. That's for sure. Smell the roses. Right there. Come on, Roses. I'm smelling you. When you least expect it, one pops up. Hard to fill them down that 30-something foot. Oh, there's nothing. There's nothing. What'd I tell you? Huh? What'd I tell you? We getting them stirred up now. We get them stirred up now. Look at that. Another crappie. Hand size, but they hitting that doggone pink lemonade. I'm telling you. They like old pink lemonade, folks. That's what I'm talking about. They like pink lemonade. See, we catch nothing. Hey, this is getting good of me now. Huh? When I start believing, you watch out. And I'm starting to believe. Watch out. Been by 5 times. That's 25 foot. Somewhere around in that range is where we at. Now. Hey, and this crap is there. A matter of catching them. A matter of smelling the roses. Catching them. That's what it's the matter of. Hey, we're proving a point here. If you take your time, you still can catch them as crappies on this lake. That's 5. Not whoppers, but 5. No telling how many's down there. I'm telling you. It'll be 30, 40 laying down on the bottom. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Hanging out there around that little brush. Out in the middle of Lake Monticello. That's where they at. Ain't around no bank, I can tell you that. In the middle. In the middle. All about moving it slow. Tell you. Move it around here in circles, see what happens. Alright, get back up here to the honey hole. Right in here, right there's something on the bottom. It ain't much. It ain't much. But it's a little bit. It's a little bit. That's all it counts. So yeah, he nailed it. He eased it up and he nailed it. What I'm talking about. Hey, showing you how to do it now, folks. Lake Monticello now, not Lake Murray. We got that on the top here, believe it or not. The Old Green got it. All small, they're not big crappies. Hey, they're not big crappies. Hand size,